My dad keeps a list of people he's killed. I just found my name on it. I was just looking for some duct tape in my garage, trying to cover up goon stains I found from when I was 13, when out of nowhere I found this notebook sticking out from one of the boxes in the corner. The front cover had a deer on it, so I assumed it was one of my dad's old hunting log and pulled it out to read it. But instead of animals that he killed in the past, it was a list of names, dozens of them, each one with specific dates next to them. But I assumed it was just made up names and just kept flipping further while not thinking much of it. And after about 2 minutes of flipping, I started to recognize some of the names. My 4th grade English teacher, my best friend from freshman year who died in a car accident, and even my ex-girlfriend who moved away after graduation. But then I looked at the dates next to each name and realized that all of them matched the days that the people either died or disappeared. My hands started to shake as I flipped to the final page, and at the bottom was my name, Ethan, with tomorrow's date. I dropped the notebook as fast as I could while my heart was slamming against my ribs. But instead of the book going straight to the ground, it knocked over a stack of old paint cans. The crash echoed through the garage, and I just froze there, praying that my dad didn't hear it. After about 3 minutes of standing still, I realized that he didn't hear it, and picked up the notebook again to take a closer look at my name. And that's when I got to my name. I realized that the ink was fresh. It was still somewhat wet, almost like he'd written it just hours ago, but nothing made sense. Why was my name on this list? What was this list? And more importantly, what was going to happen to me tomorrow? But before I could even try to get the answers to my questions, my dad called me for dinner. I decided that I could think about it upstairs, so I went up and kept my head down while trying to figure out what was going on. But right as I was getting ready to leave, my dad stopped me and said, "Wait, sport, aren't you ready for your big day tomorrow? It's not every day that you turn 19. Yeah, I mumbled, forcing a weak smile. Just another year older. Don't worry, son, he said. You're gonna get the best gift ever. So I told him thank you and excused myself to go to bed. But in the middle of the night at 3 a.m., I heard some whistling in my kitchen. It was a low, almost haunting tune that I hadn't heard since my 10th birthday. The same tune that he whistled the day my best friend died, and the same tune that he whistled when my girlfriend moved away. So I got out of bed while trying to move as quietly as I could. I slowly crept down the stairs and ducked into the hallway to see what was going on downstairs. And that's when I saw that the basement door was open, with a small light flickering from it. I knew it was him. And I also knew that if I wanted to know what happened to the people I knew, I needed to go down there. So I swallowed my fear and crawled downstairs. And when I finally got to the bottom, I saw my name painted on the wall with fresh blood. But that wasn't all. I saw all the dead bodies of everyone that vanished from my life. My mom, my teachers, and even my best friend. I turned around to get the hell out of this place. But then out of nowhere I heard the door lock, followed by my dad saying, "Happy birthday, son. Your surprise is that you get to join your friend."